Yo, YouTube, this video is titled Cenat is losing fans. It's by Maury. Let's get straight to it.
Alright guys, so recently there's a story going around surrounding Cenat and his promise to this place called Makoko where he was supposed to be building a school for the poor and
Bro. So all of a sudden, right? The internet is just filled with a bunch of architects who just know how long it takes to get permits in a country that they're not from, right? And how long it's gonna take to build the school. Hey, bro, you realize this shit is gonna take years. This shit's not gonna take a year. This shit is not gonna take a few months. It's gonna take a minute, bro.
Franchised in that specific location of Africa. I believe this was in Nigeria.
Literally.
Apparently though, through the very common and predictable trope that a lot of YouTubers make towards
How are you gonna build a state-of-the-art school in an area that's literally poverty-stricken? That shit is gonna take a lot of time. That don't even make sense.
a lot of different poor people. The school apparently was never built, or at the very least has not yet received any proper funds to complete the construction of this school. And honestly, I just gotta say, guys, YouTubers, creators, please stop making promises that you know you can't keep or maintain. Even if funds were sent, if you can't track where these funds are going and communicate with the people who are supposed to be using the money to fund or create whatever the project you want to fund or create, then just don't even attempt it. Honestly, it's just gonna backfire and make you look worse than you are.
Yeah, that's the internet. Listen, bro. The way that the internet is in 2025, if you are a lit creator, it's actually better for you not to help any people at all, because if you help people, then they're gonna treat you worse than you doing nothing, bro.
The process of me building this new school in Nigeria has officially been stamped today, as in terms of like it's a go-go. So this new school in Makoko for the kids that live in Makoko in Nigeria, I started working on the school right now.
So at this clip, this is verbal confirmation from Cenat, I believe, a year ago.
Bro, he didn't even play the fucking slideshow that he had.
Saying that, you know, he's getting confirmation that this school was going to be built, right? That he was going to get the ball rolling, right? This was a year ago. But now, flash forward in present day.
Starting it off as this gut-wrenching clip.
This video has nothing to do... Bro, oh my god, I know exactly which tweet he ripped to. 2025, bro? Do you know there's a community note on this, right? There's a community note. This video has nothing to do with the school at all. At all. But if a tweet is worded a certain way with a video on it, people believe it anyway. Like, what? People will believe anything, bro.
Clip of a YouTuber going to check on the schools Kai promised to build.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Instead of classrooms, he's walking through slums and deprivation, only to find nothing has moved forward. No construction, no facilities, just a project bleeding money and
no construction, no facilities. Gang, you're showing a poverty-stricken area. What do you want him to do? Rebuild the whole thing? Like, what are you expecting?
on the verge of shutting down. For someone who branded himself as a savior, Kai's nowhere to be found when it's time to actually save anything.
However, before doing that, I really wanted to see how the Nigerian people lived at the other end of the spectrum by heading to the West Slum in Lagos, a slum called Makoko.
This place tells the smell, the heat.
Bro, look at how much water. Look at how much water is here, bro.
Yeah, I really wanted
Look at this.
to see how the Nigerian people lived at the other end of the spectrum by heading to
How are you gonna build some shit? You're building some shit on water, bro. You're building some shit on water. There's no foundation. That don't even make sense.
the West Slum in Lagos, a slum called Makoko.
This place tells the smell, the heat, and all the water flooding right here.
Flooding everywhere.
As soon as I arrived to the slum, I met with the chief that was in charge of this area. And what he decided to
Bro,
tell
y'all bro, don't make promises you can't keep. You're literally rage baiting, bro. You want him to turn water into wine, bro? This shit's gonna take a minute. Like, what the fuck? You're taking somebody, bro, Kai is not from Nigeria. He doesn't know anybody out there. So he's having to find the people to build the school. You gotta have the right facilities and resources necessary in an area that doesn't have any. What are we talking about? If you're you're not, bro, genius. Get to thinking, bro.
me was truly heartbreaking.
My name is Sunday Desmond, and I'm son of the chief here.
Hold on, is this video like... am I bugging?
in Makoko waterfront. I run 2 schools here and orphanage home, and each of my school have over 300 kids each. Some of the kids in the school are orphans and less privileged kids.
This has nothing to do with Kai School.
Those are the kind of kids because their parents can afford.
Mr. Beast gave people running water, and Mr. Beast is literally a billionaire.
To like send them to school, and I have to like put this upon myself as son of the chief.
So as the guy just explained, he's kind of like the CEO or the chief, the headmaster of 2 schools, I believe he said, and an orphanage with around 200 kids, which is a lot, especially for a place like this. I mean, it obviously looks dilapidated. Everybody's struggling. The floors look flooded, like lack of sidewalks. And I mean, they're literally in fucking boats. They're having to travel through boats, river filled with garbage, and just traversing through these, you know, passageways on boats. It's just obviously a struggle. Pause though, slow down, come in closer. I want to talk to you. Bring it in. If any of you need extra money in your pockets, extra bread, there's a quick way to do it, and it's not by sliding in.
Oh no, not no 750 scam shit. Fuck no. God dang, the majority of this video is an ad.
And apparently Cenat, you know, he made this big ass promise that he was going to help build schools in an area like this. And I don't know how much it would cost realistically, but let's be honest here. Thinking about the cost of living in a place like Nigeria, in a place like Makoko specifically, it probably wouldn't.
Bro, look at, you can't even build shit out here. No offense, look at this.
Take more than $100,000 to build all the facilities they really needed, and obviously Kai has access to those funds via all the tips and donations and subscriptions he gets online. So, you know, if you're gonna make a promise like this to help people who really need it, actually need it, I mean, follow through, bro. I really don't understand why you make a big ass promise like this, something that can change the people who reside in this area's lives forever, because obviously they're not getting it from the Nigerian government for whatever reason. So if you're gonna try and be like some kind of messiah saving figure, you know, somebody who made a promise to help these people out, I just don't understand why you would just scam them like that, like bait them into having hope only to shatter their dreams later on. Again, I don't know the entire story. Funds could have been sent to whoever is in charge of the area. Some fraudulent activity may have taken place. We don't know. I don't know if Kai's already addressed this or not yet, but
bro, like, you didn't even, like, you're getting your sources from fucking KickChamp, bro. You're getting your sources from KickChamp. You don't just build a school. Let's ask ChatGPT. I'm not gonna lie, ChatGPT never let me down, bro. ChatGPT never let me down. Let's go ahead and type this up right now. Okay, you ready? How long would it take to build a state-of-the-art school in Makoko, Nigeria? I am a 23-year-old streamer from the Bronx. I don't know anything about the area. I have the funds. I only ever visited. All right, let's take a look. Give a projection of how long it would take, roughly. All right, here we go. Damn, this shit is taking... Bro, not even ChatGPT can understand this shit. Oh my god. Look at this. Not even ChatGPT can comprehend how long that this shit is gonna take. You got GBT Plus? No, I'm broke. I'm not gonna lie. I'm broke. Bro, look at this shit. It's taking a minute. You see this? Holy... Estimating school timeline. Rainy season and school approval. Alright, give it a sec. Alright, here we go. Damn, it says short answer. If you mean Makoko, Lagos, a true state-of-the-art K-12 campus, there's an 18 to 30 month play to end. Best case, 12 to 18 months if everything lines up and you go modular. Anything faster usually means cutting corners or approvals being missing. So it's going to take anywhere from 12 to 18 months. Well, no, 18 to 30 months. So It hasn't even been 12. So what are we talking about? And we don't even know when the construction started because he said that he wanted to start, and then it was literally a storm or something. There was like storms or issues that delayed the construction.
But it's not looking too good, honestly.
The chief after
You put anesthesia in school? Yes. Yeah, can you show me around? Or let me know. Some of them, we have 385 children in the school. So after
You're
this,
talking as if you already achieved it. I literally, did you not? Can we read? Can we bring back reading? ChatGPT, gang. ChatGPT.
we pack the chairs for the orphans to sleep here.
yeah. And they sleep here?
Yes, they sleep
Okay,
here.
man, this is crazy, man. This is another classroom, so they learn stuff at. I went to school in a class that's 5 times bigger than this, bro. And we complain about going to school, bro. I'm going to help you today, okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
This building is sinking. The building is coming down.
Okay.
It's sinking, so we are looking for support to bring it down and rebuild because something like that so that it can slump.
Yeah, oh, like to make it strong?
Yeah.
Okay,
We
yeah.
have the plan and also the quotation with us.
Okay. All right, yep. Damn, bro. This is his office. This is where he get work done and stuff like that, right? What do you think you could need in here?
So although this building is sinking, the main job problem we are having in the old school is the building is sinking.
So it seems like, you know,
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the best thing Kai should have did was just made a donation. Because if you would have just made a donation to a good cause, it would have been like, oh, okay, he did that, and then you could have just moved on.
Kai met up with one of the local
Building a school from scratch, this is going to be a whole commitment, bro.
villagers. You know, he was explaining the plight of the situation, kids having to sleep in classrooms. There's over 200 kids, and I suppose the area having to learn out of these small classrooms that can barely fit, I suppose, 30 kids. I don't even know how they do it or manage, but Jesus. You know, Kai verbally said in that clip that, yeah, he's going to help him out, I'm going to help you out and whatnot, and I suppose he just hasn't followed through. And to be honest, a lot of, you know, creators and YouTubers do make promises like this for the content, but also for their, you know, their public image, their PR and whatnot. This is nothing new, honestly, and this is why I try not to make promises I know I can't follow through with. You know, I always leave the possibility that it may happen, but I'm not going to say anything definitive and say like I'm going to do this if I know that it's not guaranteed in the future. It's just like I don't want to disappoint anybody, right? I don't want to break their hearts and dreams and aspirations and not follow through with something that I said I was going to do.
And here's the reality check. Money doesn't erase accountability. If you want to wear the philanthropist badge, it's not about how loud you talk about helping people, it's about quietly showing up when it counts. Right now, Kai's not showing up, he's showing off.
How
Why is
it
there a video of Duke dancing, bro?
feels living in a world where Cenat is getting generational hate and Nicholas is getting uncanceled. I don't even know who Nicholas is, to be honest. Sorry,
Nicholas?
I'm out of the loop. But a lot of the criticisms mainly come from the fact that, and this is what other people are saying, this is not specifically from me. A lot of people are saying Cenat, he loves to flex his money, he buys a whole bunch of chains and diamond baguettes, VVS's, cars and all that, clothes, expensive
I mean, bro, he don't even be flexing like that.
of everything, right? Luxury. And
Kai, yeah, he got like 3 cars. One of them was a car when he first started, but the other 2 he purchased later on. He only ever really showed his car. I mean, he's not really known for like overly flexing. You know who really be flexing, bro? DDG. DDG be flexing.
he likes to show it off to his audience, right? But when it comes time to actually donate to, you know, specific things like I think the Mr. Beast Water Foundation that they're running right now, I don't know how much.
You don't have to, hold on, inactivity. You don't have to, bro, you not donating to a cause doesn't make you a bad person. Because you don't even know if he believes in this cause or not. You don't even know what he's got going on. Like, we literally seen Mafiathon 3. You know what I mean? People were mad at Nick A30 because he was like, oh, I don't really want to donate because I'm not going to get the recognition like Mr. Beast is. It's all going to go to him. And people are like, well, if you don't want to donate, you don't have to donate. You know what I mean? People were even criticizing Mr. Beast for putting everyone in a call and pressing them to donate, right? And here's the thing. Mr. Beast, he's not even really a content creator. This is what I learned about Mr. Beast recently. He's a businessman. He got you in a call. He put the pressure on you quick. So you donating? We try to get people clean water for the next however many years. Can you give us 100,000? And you sitting there like, But what I respect about Asmongold said no. I don't want to spend 100,000. I got $100,000 that I would like to spend elsewhere. You know what I mean? I don't think you should be pressured into donating. I think you should donate because that's something that you genuinely want to do, not because, you know, you want to fix your image or you're being pressured into it. Asmongold was like, bro, I got $100,000 that I need to spend somewhere else, but I would love to do a fundraiser though, and people respected it though. You feel me? Being forced to is not.
Kai donated, but apparently a lot of people are saying he didn't donate enough. The whole school thing, he didn't follow through with that. Meanwhile, he's out here flaunting all the, you know, things that he's been able to buy.
Someone said, how about you donate though? Okay, how about this? Whatever you donate, I'll double it.
Recently. Listen, again, as a creator, I gotta be more neutral with my takes on this. I'm just saying, bro, it's not looking too good. Like, you can't be out here actually flexing the hell out of everything you can, you know.
Bro, every streamer does this because streamers are basically like living rapper lifestyles.
Buy with your money via your donators, your viewers, and all that. But then make promises to the like poor people.
Bro, come on, bro.
Well, and not deliver on that promise.
What's worth noting is this is coming from a guy who flexes his money and toys like it's oxygen. Cenat will drop $200,000 on jewelry without blinking, but when it comes to donating to African kids,
bro, and y'all are kick champ.
Dying from preventable diseases through Mr. Beast's Team Water charity, suddenly it's crickets. He's out here showing off $300,000 worth of streamer backpacks.
Yeah, but that's actually for his business, though. There's a difference.
Oh, Aiden Ross and his community
I can understand the jewelry. The jewelry makes sense, but equipment and stuff that you need for your business, you can't get. Come on, bro.
Collectively threw $500,000 at hashtag Team Water.
Yeah, Team Water is the foundation I was trying to think of. They're actually, you know, emailing a whole bunch of creators right now, you know, trying to, you know, get any little donations they can. I might, you know, throw a few bucks at it or whatnot. Guys, understand, I am not
You know what's crazy? There's so many other streams. Like, Speed didn't donate to Team Water. You notice? Speed doesn't get none of the same treatment that Kai got. Sneaky-O, he didn't donate to Team Water. It's so many top streamers who didn't donate. Hassan Abi, he's a socialist with a Gucci bag. He didn't donate. He didn't donate at all. But guess what? Because it's Kai and people don't like him and they feel like he went corporate and he's no longer relatable, they hold him to a different standard, bro.
Like the rest of these guys, like in comparison to what YouTube pays me and what I make from all the social media shit, I'm getting paid peanuts to the rest of these guys. So
why
yeah,
people getting to clean water in general, because these countries don't care about infrastructure. They pocket the money. There's a lot of corruption, so people aren't getting what they need. You know what I mean? So rather than upgrading and getting, you know, getting people what they need, they like let's say you live in Africa, right? You will have to get a bucket of water, right? Certain countries, not all countries, right? There's a lot of developed places, right? You would get it went from just Africa to being global. So there's a lot of places in the world in general where you got to grab a bucket of water. You walk with the bucket on your head, a mile, 2 miles, however long. You go to the watering hole. You fill it with water. You put the bucket on your head, and you walk all the way back home. And when you take a shower, you only use a little bit. You get a little bucket, scoop up the water, and that's all the water that you can use. So you got to wash up and use the bucket of water to clean up. And then you just run it back. Why aren't the government doing something? Because it's literally corruption, bro.
But just as a general synopsis,
I agree about the Haiti shit too.
We understand what is happening now. Kai has made promises that he just can't, or he will not fulfill. He can definitely fulfill on these promises. He just, for whatever reason, you know. Listen, I'm not gonna pocket watch.
I literally said that. I literally said distressed areas around the world.
And say what a man should do with his own money. I'm just saying it's not looking too good. Don't make promises you can't fulfill or pull through on, because eventually it's gonna backfire. Simple. Anyway, you already know what it is. Thoughts, opinions down below. Like, of course, sub to the channel, turn on notifications if you already have not. And yeah, until next time, everybody, peace out.
Okay, yeah. I feel like we gotta hear more about the school shit. I'm not gonna lie. You can't get mad. I would say I feel like you should be more mad that you haven't gotten an update. And you should want periodic updates about the school. Trying to just be like, oh, he just scammed everybody because he didn't build a school. A school doesn't just... This is not Minecraft creative mode where the school is just going to be built in 2.5 seconds. You should want to hear about the process. You feel me? But that's just me, though.